Hello and welcome to Thalric Plays Darkest Dungeon. The following episode was recorded during one of my live streams on Twitch, so without further ado, let's jump into the episode. Let's take a look at our next mission here. Oh, it's The question is that enough to get James Typhoon up to rank 6? If that's the case, it would allow me to get a Sun Cloak back. I actually think that's pretty potentially interesting thing. This I do like in theory as well, but it's scary. But the restraining padlock is just good. But I don't think we can afford to risk that. What do these say? Silence in the crypts. Yeah. Let's go for the short one. Let's risk that, sure. So we've got James Typhoon in the back, which is a bit of a bad, risky thingamabob, so I'll use Neville as well in this, and then Danvers is not available for this, unfortunately, which would have been good. Do I want to bring Vu, because Vu is just good. No, we do still need a real healer. Let's go with Vastal, and now this is a bit of a dangerous setup, though. This does not quite work out. Because of the healing, yeah, I can't bring him. So we'll bring Vastal, and then we'll bring Vu, and possibly Pace, maybe, or Psynogun. No, Pace we need, even though I would like to risk that. Let's go with Psynogun, see what we can do here. Okay. Hopefully we can get James Typhoon up to rank 6, because then I can go for the next Darkest Dungeon. But still, the fear of beast is so bad. Already got the stress. I'm really worried about using this group. It's room battles, which means it's battles. Would need to reduce stress on James Typhoon after this one, probably. Do I really want to do that, or do we want to switch? But I don't see a good alternative in any area right now that I really want to go for. I think it won't get much better than this, so let's just take our chances here, and I think I'm gonna go with a Book of Sanity in this case, just to make her a bit safer. Still go with the... well, the Bull's Abadena probably is also a bad choice. Let's keep her safe with this. And we'll go for a Sun Cloak, as well as the Tome of Holy Healing. Vu. Ancestor's Pen, I guess? Although... possibly something for Psynogun? No, that's fine. But what else? Let's do Psynogun first. Go with Heavy Boots, and then possibly just the Heaven's Hairpin? Yeah, I like the Heaven's Hairpin. Or do we go full on damage with him? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go full on damage with him. Let's risk it. Famous last words, aren't they? I mean, oh, nope. Like this. What's the worst that can happen? We also need to switch this off and put that on. And you need... no, I'm going to keep the flashbang and not the uppercut, even though I do like the knockback quite a bit. The displacement could actually work in my favor. Is that maybe the better call? No, I like the back row stun. Whoa, didn't want to go all the way back, sorry. But everybody knows she needs her barbaric yawp. That was one of the issues here that I had. So what do we do? I think I'm overstocking a little bit on this, but in this case, I'd much rather be safe than sorry. This is a bit of an important one as well. And it's once again the first guy that I lost was in the Warrens, thanks to a swine skiver. So I kind of do not like to go back in there this early, but we don't have a choice. Let's go up here. That's going to scout. And everybody has a little bit of stress that I can't do much about. Oh, this is until camp, isn't it? Yeah, that's plus 30% damage on top of everything for him now. That's good. Ooh, don't like these. Go for some blanket fire first, and of course with a crit in the back brings her up straight up to 54. Why wouldn't it? So 13 to 27 is pretty amazing. And I'm gonna try to get a quick kill. Didn't quite work out, but we're not done yet. Let's go for the judgment. There we go, that's one down. And then we're gonna... What am I going to do? I think go for a blind fire. Still get the speed buff though.
A brilliant confluence of skill and
Shank for 14. That's pretty mean. God damn! Wow. Holy hell. Okay, yeah. Let's get these guys going. How do I do this best? I think my best bet here is just... No, let's mark him, actually. Although he's not in a position where Vu can hit him with his mark attack right now. Thank you. That was kind of important. Do I want to bandage that bleed? Yeah. And then we're gonna go Judgment to heal myself. Yeah. He needs to die first. Okay, so he's still not in a position where the mark can really do anything, but that's okay, we'll get him there. Now he is. So this shouldn't be too big of an issue, and I think I'll go for the heal with her. That way she can try to go for the stun, and these two can focus on dealing damage, even though the blanket fire now did a thing. So maybe let's go for a group heal. Yeah. Everybody's taken a bit of damage. Going for the group heal just seems like the sensible thing to do. Okay, good enough. Good enough for now. James Typhoon is in a rough spot still. After that first crit, being right there, okay, nothing. That's bad, because I don't know where the room fights are, and I don't necessarily want to do more than necessary, and this is unnecessary right now, at least that's what it feels like. So how do I go about this? What's your chance? 140? Sure, let's see if we can get the guy in the back stunned. We can, good. And... Sure, let's go with a blind fire for the speed buff. Since he's stunned back there, finish him just seems like the right course of action. Bring him down quickly. I'm gonna try to stun the large flesh eater in front as well. Nope, resisted unfortunately. So not much happening there, but since we dodged, we're still good. What do you do? Probably kill him. Well, apparently not. But let's do that. Okay, so he's toast. 95, 165. Let's try again with the stun. I think it should possibly work, but it just doesn't. But she can try as well again. Come on. Nothing. I'm not getting it, apparently. We do get critted, though, because that seems necessary. Seriously. Bummer. So, mark him up. And get that heal going. We possibly should bandage, but we also need to deal damage here, and that was a good start. So let's go for damage over heal now against this, or control, because the stun already didn't work a bunch of times, so this just seems better. This screams group heal to me right now. And then we can try to take him down, but this is going to be tough just because... Okay, we got the stun. Now it's fine. Now we can easily do that. Go for a group heal. And I'm in a position where we want to kill, though, maybe? No. Let's go for one self-heal here. And that way, maybe one of these two can get a crit in here. like this. Wow. But that's just the stress reduction that I was hoping for. Okay, we do have shovels, which means we can go through there. Well, I have one shovel left now. Oh god, I have a weird flashback to one of my first missions on the save file where I had one shovel, no, two shovels, 3 obstacles, and stuff like that. All the fun things. So what do we do against these guys? Probably stun the one in the back to begin with. There we go. And what's next? Well, we would have just hit him if we could, but he took his next action instantly. Do I want to mark somebody? No, I'm gonna go for the blind fire again for the speed bonus. Seems like a reasonable thing to do. Might allow me to go faster than the hunter next round. Not sure if that's gonna help us much, but it potentially could. Let's see. Got 2 shanks, got a bleed. I still have a bandage though, so this should be fine. Let's stun these 2. Or try to at least. Good, we get them both. So that only leaves the one in the back. Yeah, I have more than enough bandages here. Should we... Yeah, let's just deal damage there and see if we can force him down. It's possible that we get the kill. There we go. That's the crit. Once again, as long as James Typhoon's stress doesn't go up higher, we're okay, more or less. Why do I feel like I'm dealing so little damage to these guys? It's so weird. Do we group heal or do I go for... Let's go for single target heals. I think that's more effective right now with this. Okay, what do we do? I think stick to a blind fire, get the speed buff back up. It doesn't really matter who we hit here because these 2 are flexible in what they hit. Ugh! Don't really like that though. Another uppercut slice there, which means we do need to get control back. Let's stun them again, and then way I can get some heals going. Well, for one, he can get an easy kill. That's pretty much a given, so we only have 1 target left, but we do need to get the heals going. I do have food that we could use as well, but we'll get there. Let's get this going. Another good crit. So let's see. Yeah, you won't do anything. Let's mark him. Let's not kill him yet. I want her to get a heal out of this. Good, so let's get that going. Thanks to the bandage buff, we're looking pretty well, and that's okay. So he's not looking too good. He still needs to heal, but I didn't want to stall this out another round. I think that was okay like this. We finally get a scout, so I know where we need to go. Okay, so there is a fight up here. That could be the end of the dungeon, in that case, which would be good. What's your chance? 55, 65, 95. It's definitely the best. There we go. That's better. More books. What's the light status? Still have way too many torches. Okay, this is fine, I assume? Possibly. We'll see. We'll have to see. Yeah, I'm just gonna mark the Swine Thunderer, even though we could have tried to stun him as well. I think I like this the most. If we can force him down quickly, that could be good. Let's see about that. Heal damage there. And there we go. Okay, she would have been enough alone on her own, but I couldn't have known that, so that's okay. And we're just gonna... I don't think I will get the stun on the Swine Champion, but the Swine Tower Champion... Well, we actually did. So that's awesome. We do want to move this guy backwards, though, but I don't think we can right now. So that's a bit of an issue. Let's do this. Mark him. Then we'll go for a blind fire, hit the Swine Tower, that's okay.
Inspiration and improvement.
I do need to heal him up though, because we could run into a Boar Rush, and that could hurt quite a bit, depending on who he hits. Oh boy, well, this could also hurt quite a bit. And that gets followed by a Boar Rush, which we luckily dodged, so thank you very much for that. Whew, that was scary for a moment there. I mean, every little bit of damage counts, but I guess we just stun this one. Keep him from trot retreating. And now at least she can shoot him in the back there. So That's pretty decent. We do want to keep him in the front, though. I have a 60% chance to get the stun against him, don't I? No, I've got 140. Where do I take that? I've got a 20% chance, so that's not good enough. Which means we'll need to try and focus him down quickly. Also, while his protection is a bit lower. He's got the protection debuff. Wow, could you stop critting, please? Especially against the one with that much stress. Is that necessary? Don't you have anything better to do? Do this. Oh god, he comes through in the clutch again. Goddamn, so now he can't go for the big stuff again. Let's stun him. Better. Way better. Still only a 45% chance to stun him, which... don't have to do that much math to know that that's not that good, but we got pretty lucky there with these, or with all of these. Let's mark him up again. It's better than nothing at least, and then we'll, yeah, just gonna deal damage. He's got so many hit points, this is gonna take a while. But I'm not too worried about this any longer. Now that he's alone in the front, he can't do too much to us, and I can still hit him with the guys that can deal additional damage versus marked, so I only need one good crit here to really leave an impact. And we'll see about that. Yeah, you know what? I think even her healing herself might be better, and getting the buff out of this as well. Good. That doesn't help you. You're still marked for one more round, so let's make the most of this. Keep the group heal up. Maybe should have dealt some damage there, but now we're all back to full. Come on, 30 damage. It's possible with the crit. Didn't quite work out, though. Okay, so now it's gone, but it's also just 17 hit points left on him. So I'm not too worried about this. Let's give her a heal. Everybody else is looking fine. Can I do anything else? Not really. There we go. Can get another crit in, which is helpful. Be considered a virtue. Ah, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. We're not gonna risk much more here. I just want to see if we can get James Typhoon up to rank 6 with this. And I also want the additional Sun Cloak, since we lost one. But let's see. Is it enough? It is enough. Okay, awesome. Good. Which means I have my group for the third Darkest Dungeon. All I need to do is, in preparation, is get rid of her stress. And, of course, she also has syphilis. Well, we can get rid of that by camping, actually. Which is okay. Because I am going to bring Cubone. And Cubone can get rid of that. I think. Let's check. And the vertigo is bad. But what do we have?
What little there is must
Supply quantities changed by... What? I've never seen that one before. That's pretty mean. That's actually pretty bad for the next mission. That's quite the impact. That's less food. That incentivizes me to go for another short mission. And honestly, I think. Even though I don't like it. So yeah, first of all, let me... Because I'm a confused person. Cubone. You have this... No, where is it? The leeches. One companion, remove disease. There it is. So we do need to unlock that first of all. The leeches. There we go. Do we need anything else? God damn, this is so good. All of these are actually fine. Okay, so got the leeches in there. Everything's good. But that means we don't necessarily need to do that now. But we can go for James Typhoon's stress reduction instead. So can't go into the cloister, I assume? Yeah, I may not meditate. Okay, well, sure, let's take the penance hall in that case. And what else do I need to prepare for this? Synagoon should probably get the vertigo removed. I'm not too worried about removing stress right now, just because if we make the third Darkest Dungeon, everybody's gonna get their stress reduced to 0 anyways. So I'm just doing that on James Typhoon because we need to do that on James Typhoon. thank you very much for watching this episode of Darkest Dungeon. If you want to catch me live during one of my streams on Twitch, feel free to follow the link to my channel and follow me there to get notified when I stream. You can also subscribe to my channel here if you haven't done so already. And then, because this is the end card in case you haven't noticed yet, here are 2 more suggestions as to what else you could watch from me. And that's it. So, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.